This Christmas, you can buy another toy. Or you can buy this. The Sega Master System of Entertainment, with super-sensitive control pads and a pinpoint accurate light phaser that even registers misses. The unique Sega card with 256K memory and even more. Our mega cartridge with an unbelievable 4 times more power than most cartridges. It's a future of excitement. The Sega Master System of Interactive Video Entertainment.
Welcome back to another episode of what people out there are calling YouTube's hottest new show. Getting a little bit of a late start recording today. Had a pretty major issue come up here at CGQ HQ. You ever have something happen that just makes your butthole just go? That's what happened to me today. For reasons I'll get into in a minute, I was looking through... I did a video about it, like that shelf upstairs. I think I called the video something stupid, like my NES shrine or something. But, you know, it's a shelf upstairs that has, you know, a bunch of my stuff on it. And it has, for those who haven't seen the video, I have one of those like little MDF NES cartridge organizers. And I think it holds like 18 cartridges in like 3 columns. And that's like, you know, some of my games are just over on the shelf with the rest of my games, but I kind of have what I think of as like my primo NES cartridges are all in this organizer. And it's like Super Mario Brothers 1 through 3, all 3 Castlevanias, both Zeldas, Contra, Kid Icarus, all 6 Mega Man games. And anyway, on the shelf above that was a can of Red Bull, because the top shelf just has like knickknacks and paddywhacks on it, and you know, all sort of gaming related or just, you know, nostalgia related. And there's a can of Red Bull there that was, you know, like Pac-Man branded for some reason. There was some kind of cross promotional thing going on several years ago, and unbeknownst to me, the can sprung a leak, and it completely leaked out the contents of the can over the course of I don't know how much time. And it dripped down and got onto my NES games. And I mean, I was just freaking out. But I got very lucky in that nothing is damaged. Like it, you know, it got on the cartridges, but not on the labels. I was able to kind of, you know, do sort of a half-assed job of getting everything wiped off. And then after I'm done here, I'm going to go do a much more thorough job. But, you know, everything was totally fine. So, you know, I'm very relieved. I feel like I had something else I was going to say about that, but I don't know. But anyway, so the reason I was looking on that shelf is I got a comment under last week's video where somebody was saying, you know, they enjoyed me opening the football cards, and was sort of suggesting that I could make it, you know, like a regular thing on the show, you know, to open a package of sports cards or whatever. And I don't want to open a package of sports cards every week, but I think the idea of opening a package of cards, maybe not every week, but on a regular basis, sounds pretty cool. And a while back, I feel very bad. My sincere apologies to whoever this applies to. Somebody sent me a bunch of unopened packs of just like various old trading cards from back in the day. And this was like back in the Flashback era. Because I think that was the idea, is I could open them on an episode of Flashback. So that's why I can't remember who sent them, because this was like years ago. So if you're out there and you're still watching, you know, raise your hand in the comments so I know who you are. But, you know, I never got around to opening the packages, so I just had them up on the shelf for, you know, future use. And so I went up there to get a pack, and it was like kind of stuck to the shelf. And that's how I figured out that I had this whole problem. So before we get to that, though, I just want to quickly say, just, you know, speaking of the comment section down below, I don't know what happened or what changed with the YouTube algorithm, but you have settings in the back end where you can kind of set like how aggressive or stringent you want the automatic comment moderation, I guess, to be. And just due to problems I've had in the past with, you know, trolls and whatnot, Like I've got that thing cranked up to 11. And it's never been a problem in the past, but, for some reason, because I always, after I upload one of these videos, every day I go check the comments, I read them, reply as necessary, or try to give people thumbs up and whatnot. And I just happened to go see, I'm like, well, let me see if there's anything, in sort of the little quarantine container. And there was just a ton of comments in there. And I have no idea why the YouTube algorithm thought there was anything wrong with them. I mean, like, I think there was like somebody that called Gauntlet like badass. And so I guess because of ass, but like the rest of them, it was like, what's wrong with this? I have no idea. And so I move all the comments back out, I have to approve them and whatnot. And then I turn down the aggressivity of the automatic moderation. But, I'm saying this because if you left a comment on a video recently and it didn't seem like it got posted or I didn't respond to it in any way, that may be why, is it got caught up in the stupid comment filter thing. So, yeah. So anyway, talking about the trading cards here, I got to get, there we go. It's set up. Get my phone camera set up so we can do that again. So I had a few different packs of cards to choose from. But I decided to pick this one, Wacky Packages. And, I remember Wacky Packages from when I was a kid. You'd see them on the rack where the baseball cards were and of course, where Garbage Pail Kids were, which, was mainly what I was looking for outside of baseball cards. And, there was a pretty big explosion of this type of card in the 80s. Really, I think because like Garbage Pail Kids, I think just sort of hit the right nerve with, the youth culture, I guess, at the time. I mean, I feel like it was primarily kids my age, like elementary school kids that were buying them. But, I feel like the fact that, they were an obvious send up of Cabbage Patch Kids, kind of, I mean, it sounds weird to say this about a product aimed towards children, but really, in a way, Garbage Pail Kids were kind of like a counterculture kind of thing, for kids, and that made them pretty cool, and and that of course caused there to be lots of like Me Too kind of products that came out. Probably the most obvious or blatant being trash can tots, but I can't say this for a fact, but I have to think that, sort of the OG of that style of like, sort of lowbrow humorous trading card kind of deal has to be Wacky Packages. Wacky Packages first came out, believe it or not, in 1967. And at one point, these were like Tops's, is that okay to say? Tops's best-selling product. Like they sold more packs of Wacky Packages than they did baseball cards. So that's pretty crazy. And sort of the Wacky Packages were the brainchild of a guy named Art Spiegelman. And Art Spiegelman was also the guy who came up with Garbage Pail Kids. So this is kind of like Garbage Pail Kids' dad, if you will. And this particular package, so I don't know if the guy that sent this to me is up in Canada, maybe, because this is a Canadian pack of Wacky Packages. I don't know if you'll be able to see right up here in the corner. It has the O-Pee-Chee logo, and it says in the back, manufactured by O-Pee-Chee, London, Canada, and then under license from the Topps company, because Topps owned the rights to Wacky Packages. So this is from the 1991. Here in the U.S., it was the 1991 set, and then this is the Canadian version of the 1991 set. So that's pretty cool. The back has been opened. I don't know if just the seal popped off or if somebody opened it and took the gum out. I don't know if Canadian trading cards come with gum or came with gum back then. But anyway, I'm going to turn on, I got my little phone camera going on down here again. So I'm going to get that going and we can check these out. All right. So, and we'll see how many of these that we can, figure out what they're referenced to. I mean, this one, obviously, the real Ghostbusters is a send up of the real Ghostbusters cereal. Carbuncle coated breakfast food. Wow. Snakes. I mean, that's just, 50 carnivore snakes. That's just from straws, right? That was just a box of straws. Oh, these are all stickers, by the way, just like Garbage Pail Kids. Scrawny. So that's obviously making fun of Brawny paper towels, which are Brawny still around? Remember Brawny and they had like the guy with the flannel shirt on the package? These are Scrawny because you're getting a little tiny roll that obviously doesn't do a very good job of soaking up water. That's cool. Space Out Time extraterrestrial. What does that say? Seasons? That's, Celestial Seasonings tea. And I guess Space Out Time because it's sleepy time. Is that trying to say that these are like shrooms? I don't know. That's pretty cool. I drink Celestial Seasonings tea. Original Yuppie Chow. Little $ shaped crackers. That's, and it's there's the Purina logo there. Obviously that's specifically making fun of puppy chow, but I always take the opportunity to explain this to people. Way back in a previous life, I used to work at a zoo, and it was there that I learned, I'm used to like Purina, dog chow, puppy chow, cat chow, kitten chow, but they make a lot of like chows for exotic animals. And one of the things that we had at the zoo, I'm not making this up, you can look it up, is Purina monkey chow. That was not all the monkey was given. That was just like a supplement. The monkey got lots of fresh fruits and I don't even know which monkeys and apes we gave the monkey chow to, but rest assured the animals at the zoo had a very balanced diet. So draft kegs. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't think they sell like stockings and pantyhose in this style of packaging anymore. So that was originally it was legs, and you got a pair of, like I said, pantyhose, stockings, whatever in these things. And I remember, I would have these things to play with because, my grandma or whoever would buy, a pair of pantyhose and then give me the packaging. It kind of looked neat, and I remember when I was in it's like third or fourth grade, we had one of those deals where you had to like build a craft that you would put an egg inside of, and they would drop it off the roof of the building. And it was if you would see if your egg would survive the fall or not. And I remember that I used one of these legs packages for that. I don't believe my egg survived the trip though. Well, it's kind of funny. So Booze Co., real syrup flavored booze. That's obviously making fun of Bosco. But the only reason I even know what Bosco is from watching Seinfeld, because I've never seen Bosco at the store. So I've always assumed Bosco is like an East Coast thing. Do they still make these things? Keebler tater skins. This is tattoo skins. That's pretty disgusting. This is construction worker and biker flavored. That's pretty gross, but in an awesome way. Keebler tater skins were really, really good. I don't know if those are still around anymore. Not as good as Keebler pizzerias, which I seriously think they should bring back. And then last one we've got here, Nude Kids on the Block. So this is like a trading card satire of trading cards, because there were New Kids on the Block trading cards. I remember those back then. 8 stupid, gross photo cards. 1 stinker, dress them with your eyes. Wow. I looked on eBay real quick to see if I could get some more packs of Wacky packages. Not quite as cheap as you might expect as old baseball cards, but I might see if I can try to get some more. These are pretty cool. Like, these are every bit as good, maybe better. Is that a controversial statement? Than Garbage Pail Kids. Okay, we don't need the phone anymore. And I think that brings us to today's game. So, as you can see, if you look behind me or if you read anything before you clicked on the video, we are playing Master of Darkness today as we continue. I Halloween theme month, creepy games. I don't know. Whatever. Halloween appropriate games, in my opinion. So I said we weren't going to play a Castlevania game, but instead we're going to play what I think is a pretty good Castlevania ripoff. And I say that as somebody that kind of cringes a lot of times when people describe one game as being a ripoff of another game, because it just seems so like reductive and dismissive. And I remember I talked about that when we did Bloody Wolf. Sorry, I had chili for lunch. But part of that is because like Bloody Wolf, like people say it's a Contra ripoff, and it's not even close. But Master of Darkness, as you'll see, and the further we get in the game, the more blatant it gets, that it's just very heavily influenced by Castlevania. But I mean, it's a good game. It controls well. It's got nice graphics, for the most part, good music. So, I mean, if you like Castlevania, you should play some Master of Darkness. It's a good game. Interestingly, the game was actually originally developed. This is according to Sega Retro, my go-to source for Sega information, who have never led me astray before. It was originally developed for the Game Gear, and then was ported to the Master System, which, I feel like usually in life things go the other way, but from home console to handheld, although, there are exceptions. I've never played the Game Gear version, but the Game Gear version is the only version of the game that came out here in the US. It came out here as Vampire Master of Darkness. In Japan, the game was called In the Wake of the Vampire, which I think is a really cool name. But so the Master System version of this game never came out here. It came out in Japan and Europe only. And part of that, the Game Gear version came out in like 92. And, I would definitely say that the Game Gear was a very viable gaming platform here in the US. Nowhere near as popular as the Game Boy, but I mean, Game Gear was a reasonably popular system. The Master System version came out in 93. And I'm not even sure you could go into a store in 1993 and see any Master System stuff anymore here in the US. So it's not surprising that the game didn't come out here. I don't know what else I was going to say. I had more to say, and I don't remember what it was. I always enjoy anytime I have an excuse to play some Master System or talk about Master System on the show. It doesn't get a lot of coverage here in the US, but, I remember being a kid and, I don't know. I always wanted a Master System. Like I'm glad that I got an NES. Like I'm not complaining, but I think even after I got my because I got my NES kind of early, it was 87. I would go to Toys R Us and I would go down the game aisle and I would see the Master System stuff. And I was always just sort of fascinated by it, to me, that was the more recognizable name was Sega, as somebody that kind of grew up more on arcade games. As far as home consoles go, Atari and Sega were, oh yeah, I know what that is. Nintendo, I mean, I didn't really know. They didn't make any arcade games. I say this, Nintendo really didn't make any arcade games that I was interested in as a kid, with the possible exception of Punch-Out. I was horrible at Punch-Out, so I didn't play it that often because it was just like you're wasting a token. But I always thought it was a really cool game. But, I was never like a Donkey Kong guy or, if I saw Popeye, it just wasn't what I was into. And so seeing a Sega system, at the store, I was like, wow, that's like the real deal because that's Sega, So I've always kind of had a soft spot for it. I didn't get a Master System until, well after the turn of the millennium. So, and I had a Genesis, of course, growing up, but I never had a power-based converter. So I never got to go back and play any Master System games. I'm not sure I even knew that the power-based converter existed, back when I was a teenager. So, I don't know. I don't know what else I could possibly have to say. This is a cool game and you should check it out. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I'm not smart enough to know how this kind of stuff works. I'm playing this game on my Mega SG because it automatically does stuff so that I don't have to worry about it. I'm playing the European version of the game, so it's supposed to run in 50 hertz. This thing does whatever it has to do so that the game runs at the proper speed when I play it. But like I saw someone uploaded like a playthrough of the game to YouTube, and it was obviously like a 50 hertz game being run at 60 hertz because like everything was sped up and the music was too fast. So I don't know how like EverDrives and stuff work. Like if you try to play this game on a Genesis using your EverDrive, or you have a Master System with an EverDrive, I don't know if it'll play at the right speed or not. But so I assure you the speed that we're playing it here is the correct speed. And if it sounds different when you play it, there's something wrong on your end. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get this stuff all hooked up and we're going to play Master of Darkness.
Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way. Plug in to today's hottest arcade hits like Afterburner and Alien Syndrome, with even more red-hot arcade hits on the way like Shinobi, Thunderblade, and two-player Double Dragon. The fun keeps coming at you, only from Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way.
I was going to show you real quick, and then I'll reset it, but I did not do it right. Yeah, so if you hold up and the 1 and 2 button at the same time, you get sort of this cheat menu, which I don't even know what this means, hit check. I don't know. It's just like you can skip ahead to the game's got 5, it calls them rounds, it's like worlds or whatever. And then each of those rounds has 3 stages in it. So it's just like, you can skip ahead in the game if you want. This game, as far as I remember, doesn't have any kind of save system, like including a password. So, if you get halfway through the game and the next day you want to keep playing, you just bring up this menu and you can start the game where you left off last time. So I'll just restart it from scratch. And then I'll let, before each... what does it call them? I said rounds. There's a little bit of backstory that I'm going to let go ahead and run. All right, anyway, pretty cool intro, and then we hit the start button, and now we're going to get some more story here. Oh, yeah. So the character you play is Dr. Social, which I don't know. He takes it upon himself, like, I'm going to investigate what's going on with these, bodies drained of blood. Oh, and he uses a Ouija board. There you go. And the Ouija board told him he needs to go to the Thames River. And so round 1 rather, takes place on the shores of the Thames River. So, Sega Master System, of course, is a 2-button console, so you just have like jump and attack. Just like Castlevania, if you hold up and hit attack, you can use a special weapon if you have one. We don't have one yet, so. The music in this first level is extremely repetitive, as you can hear, but it gets better. So I'm going to pick that up. So there's 4 weapons in this game. The dagger or knife, which we had, is like the weakest, crappiest one. This one, I always thought this was a hammer. Like up at the top of the screen, it looks like a hammer. According to the instruction manual, it's stakes. Like, you use a stake to stab a vampire in the heart. I mean, it doesn't look like stakes to me, but whatever. That's a secret hidden health potion right there. Which, I mean, the game just started, so you don't really need it yet. But, I mean, I know it's there, so that makes me want to go grab it. And then these floating masks or whatever are, instead of having the torches on the wall in Castlevania, these floating masks are what you hit to get various drops. That was a gun, which is an okay secondary weapon. It sounds a lot cooler than it is, in my opinion. One thing that's kind of a pain about this game is that the enemies all regenerate. Like, as soon as you get past where they were on the screen, they're back. So you just have to kind of remember, see, there's already another health potion. Which I guess is kind of nice, because if you've never played this game before, maybe you're taking a lot of hits, and the game's got you covered. So, like, you see that bat already came back, and then that cop. Those are cops, by the way. It's kind of funny, like, supposedly you're like this, guy who's just trying to solve these murders, and yet cops are all trying to shoot you, and then so you kill them. So, I mean, make that make sense. That's just a points bonus, which, it's funny because you see the top of the screen, high score, and then your score, and I just feel like a game like this, like, who's playing this for score? I just feel like there's like this interesting time in games where they would still have scores when, who cares? Didn't we just talk about this a couple weeks ago, maybe? It's like how the first Super Mario Brothers keeps score. All right, so we picked up the gun there. So if I hit up and attack, then, you shoot your gun. But the amount of damage the bullets do is really low. Like, it does the same amount of damage as the weakest weapon, which is the knife. So, I mean, the nice thing about it is it shoots straight ahead, so it's not difficult to use. That's another points bonus. You always kind of want to check the walls, like the same way, Castlevania hides the wall neat. This hides stuff like health bonuses, or sometimes it's weapons, or sometimes it's extra lives. Which I would say this game is much more generous, both with health bonuses and with extra lives, than Castlevania is. So I picked up another gun because that just gives you more ammo. You got to be careful with these boats. Sometimes you step on them and they start sinking. So there's bombs, which are they're more like grenades, I guess. You throw them, but you like lob them up in the air. All right, and that's the end of the first stage, so that was pretty easy. So yeah, those bombs are a little bit harder to use, but they do a lot more damage, so... I mean, I don't find that the secondary weapons in this game to be super useful. This game's just not that hard that I find that I need them. That's a saber, so if we grab that, that has more reach. I forgot if the saber... I think the saber does less damage than the stake does. The weapon that does the most damage is an axe, which we have not had the opportunity to pick up yet, but as soon as I have the opportunity, I'm going to grab it. And then you can go down below, or you can come up this way. I don't really know if there's any use for going down below. I don't know if there's something down there you can pick up. I just always go this way. Barely dodged that. And then that's the dagger. So I don't know. I mean, I think the game does it to you just to try to screw you over. Like, never pick up the dagger. It's like the weakest weapon, and there's no advantage to it. There's yet another health bonus. But see, then you got to watch it, because now we're going to go back to where we came, and all the enemies are going to be back. Now, I don't remember what that mask has, but you just gotta wait for this. Oh yeah, I like the bombs better. I don't know what those guys are, ghouls or something. And then I'm going to pause it for a second. So right here, you see there's this mask that you can hit, but it's over a pit. So pretty much anytime this game does that, A, it's going to be something good. Not universally, but usually. In this case, that's an extra life. And B, when you grab it and fall into the pit, you're just going to fall down to the screen you just came out of, so you're not going to die. So, yeah, so I just got an extra life there. But the only thing is if you fall from there down into the water, you're going to die. So I guess, you know, be careful and don't do that. So now you see that mask is gone. It doesn't matter. I think you get a little bit of points when you... I accidentally did that. You get a little bit of points if you pick up a weapon icon. So if it's the weapon you already have, I guess you might as well grab it and get the points. Yet more health. Oops. So you can see, like, with this game, I can steer my guy in midair. Which, of course, you couldn't do with the earlier Castlevania games. Although, you know, it should be pointed out, this game came out, like, something like 2 years after Super Castlevania. So, you know, probably if you were somebody... I did not mean to pick that up. Probably if you were somebody... I don't know why I went down there either. If you had a Super Nintendo and already played that, then, you know, you'd be playing this and thinking, gosh, this is pretty rudimentary, but... Like I said, I still think this is a pretty cool game. And there is a boss battle at the end of every round, but we're only in stage 2, so there will not be a boss battle here, but this is the end of the stage. There you go. And, you know, unfortunately I picked up that dagger, so we're on the lookout for literally any other weapon. So, like, those guys take, like, 3 hits to kill. Oh, there's the axe. So the trade-off with the axe does the most damage, but it has the shortest range. So you got to wait until the guys are, like, you know, kind of right up in your personal space. There's another knife, which, of course, we're not going to grab. But, you know, the thing with those knives is that's why you got to really pay attention, because you don't want to accidentally grab the wrong thing. Because unlike Castlevania, you don't have the option, you know, you don't drop the thing you used to have. So, you know, your weapon's just gone. See, they're really trying to get you to take the dagger back. And then, you know, a lot of this stuff you don't have to do, but if you go over here, you know, there's a health upgrade, and 2 of my health, the manual calls them globes. You know, I would just call it a segment. 2 of them were gone, so you kind of want to stay on top of that. Oh, but if I go down here... Ooh. That's an extra life. See, it's a little Dr. Social voodoo doll. Somebody left a comment under the last video asking how I remember where all this stuff is. And, like, I don't know. I mean, I play the game, you know, before I make the video. So, you know, I get a little bit of practice. And those are boomerangs. They're okay. Sometimes that, you know, you accidentally hit up when you're attacking, and that's not really very helpful. Damn it. There we go. That's just points. And then with, like, some of these guys, see, like, you can kill them while you're still, oh damn it, on the lower level. That's like the biggest points bonus, and it just comes with the added benefit that it kills everything on the screen. We got to be careful with this bat. I just think there's probably... Yeah, there's another health bonus. I mean, this game, the way it's laid out is just sort of very obvious, I would say. Like, the fact that it has you go all the way out of your way on that lower level is because there's going to be something over there. So we have to wait for that to disappear. Oh, no. All right, and this is the round 1 boss battle. This, I believe, is Jack the Ripper. He's pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty basic. All right, so now we're going to the House of Wax. So you can see, I mean, I think at least like the music in this level's better. So you got to be careful here because these wax dolls will turn into... Not people, I guess, but, you know, monsters. So, you know, I'm going to keep using the axe. I think you take more damage with the axe because if you don't really have your timing down, you end up taking a hit. And then I forgot what that is, so I'm going to go... So that's a good use for the bomb right there. Oh, it's just a points bonus. And then, like I said, always go check the walls. There's nothing here. I didn't see what I even picked up there. I picked it up by accident. This is kind of a tricky jump. Oh wait, he's gonna shoot, so let him do that. Oh, this is kind of annoying, but... Oops. You just gotta have your timing down. Yeah, those bats were giving me trouble, but, you know, as you could see here, you can just kind of hang out in the corner. And then you see how the floor was falling out, and so if you wait and stay in the corner, then you can get that if you want it. But I feel like, you know, if you see that too late, you're going to think, oh, that was probably an extra life, but it's not. But there's a health increase, so we'll take that. And then, I don't remember for sure what that is. Do we want to take the risk? Why not? That was just boomerangs. Not as exciting as an extra life. So I'll take those bombs because I'd rather have those. There we go. So we could have gone up, I think, a little bit more or done, you know, I don't know what other items I missed out on, but it's okay. This spot can be a little bit tough. Oh, okay, we made it. Because, you know, those blocks all fall, and if these bats hit you at the wrong time, you'll fall down the pit and then you're dead, so I don't want that. And this little dagger thing that comes out, you can be annoying, but you can actually kill it. There you go. Alright, that's boomerangs again. I don't want that. And then this chair comes to life, so kill that. Alright, if we want whatever that is, we're going to have to jump up here to get it. So you want to be careful because it might be something that sucks. No, I'll take that. All right, then I point out here, over here on the right, you see there's this, where this curtain comes down, there's a pit you can fall down. That's important for just a minute from now. Oh, you suck. So there's an extra life right there, but you see you have to make sure that you don't fall down that pit. This totally reminds me of, I forgot which one it is. That's it? All right. Oh, why'd the name of the game just fly? Splatterhouse. It reminds me of the third, I think it's Splatterhouse 3 that does that. Has like the rooms that you go into and then you get locked in and stuff starts coming after you. And I mean, you get to where, like, you recognize, like, that table's going to come to life, and then, like, that candelabra is going to come to life. So you can kind of be prepared for it. All right, that's the end of stage 2. There we go. So that was dangerous because you get a health bonus there, but if you fall down that crack between the two buildings, then you're going to die. And then there's another extra life here. This one's pretty easy to get. So it's over here on the left, and what you can do is you can jump up and grab it, and then you can actually make it back like that. So now we have 6 lives. That's pretty good. And then right here is another health bonus. Because I think now we're heading into the boss battle, right? Nope, not yet. All right, now it's the boss battle. So you see how the game tried to stick you with the dagger right before a boss battle. So this thing just bounces around kind of randomly, and like you kind of have to just try to attack it without getting in the way too much. Like each time you hit it, you take off like 1 full health globe of its. So he's only got... Oh, that's got none left now. So there you go. All right. All right, now we're going to the cemetery. So, I mean, again, this is kind of reminiscent of Castlevania with having, like, stuff coming out of the ground. But also, you know, a little bit of Ghosts and Goblins there. But, you know, it's like reminds me of, I forgot which Castlevania it even is, where the hands come out. Isn't that Super Castlevania 4? Stupid dogs. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, well, I didn't grab that on purpose, but whatever. And then there's kind of an interest. Well, I'll show you when we get there. You see there's like this pit right in the middle of the room here. So we can knock out this wall. And then we can jump between the walls because I forgot what's up here. Well, nothing I want. But then instead of going down the stairs, we can just fall down this pit. And then you get to skip a bunch of stuff. Oh, I hate these bats, man. There we go. Might as well. There you go. There's the end of the first stage there. All right, now we got these new enemies that just showed up. And they only take one hit to kill, when you got your axe, but I think they do more damage to you is the issue. Come on, man. And then, I mean, the other side of the wall over there, that's where we already were, so. And then you can, like, skip this entire room unless you want to go down there and see what that bonus item is. But I forgot what it is, so I want to see. Yeah, it's just a points bonus. I mean, unless, is there a... I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. Unless there's some secret to this room I don't know about. And then, you get to this area with the stained glass, and it's like, yeah, okay, this is, looks a lot like Castlevania 3. And then you can go up these steps here, which we don't need to go into this room, I don't think, to get to the end of the level. But, maybe there's something interesting up here. Or maybe, is the end of the level up there? In which case, is there something cool down here? Oh, yeah, that is the end of the level, but I forgot if there was something down here that was worth looking at, but... So we have to go across all these stones, which can be a pain just because we have to deal with, I mean, mostly the bats is what I'm worried about, but we're all right. We made it. Get away from me. And then now we have another new enemy because we have this, I don't know, whatever that guy is. I don't want that. And then again, I mean, this just looks very Castlevania-esque, right? I don't know how to get it. That's an extra life right below me. I mean, well, I guess I shouldn't say I don't know how to get it, but I'm not sure that's worth taking a risk on. But, you know, I mean, this just looks exactly like the clock levels, right, in the Castlevania games. God, I hate those bats. Getting kind of low on life here. So we have to go this way. I don't actually even know what's down here. But I can't reach him. But I think that's a health bonus there, and if it is, we could sure use that. And then coming up right in a minute here is a place where I often die, so let's hope I don't die. All right, so we have to use this pendulum to get up here. And then we have to jump down here. And then get on this thing. Oh, I didn't make it. That's what I'm talking about. And then this game sends you all the way back to the beginning of the level, which kind of sucks. And then, you know, now having the saber, you know, we'll take it because it's better than the axe. I mean, it really does have way more reach than that axe does. But like you see now, it takes 2 shots to kill whatever those big things are. I mean, they made it pretty far without losing a life, though. I'm not going down there again. There we go. You have to get like right on the very edge of that thing. I was hoping that'd be like a health bonus or something, you know, then it would have been worth it. Trying to figure out, like, are those spikes going to hurt me? Oh, you suck. I think we're okay. Oh, I can't. There's something I don't remember about going off of this thing. Yep. So I think when I jump off that ledge, I have to go towards the middle of that clock. I mean, the last time I put any serious time into this game was like, I played this game on a live stream, an episode of CGQ Live. Like, I mean, I don't know, when was I even doing those? That was a long time ago. I'm going to go ahead and go down here because there we go. You just got to nut up, like my grandma used to say. That was a dagger, right? We don't want that. Oh, that's right. We have to jump off the stairs. Yeah. Okay. So, hug the wall. There we go. How am I supposed to kill this guy? He doesn't seem like he's... There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, this saber doesn't do anything to him. All right, now it's getting better now. Now, can we not hurt him when he's doing that? Is that the problem? Oh, no, we can. Ooh, almost. Got him. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. Meddler. How dare you? Killed my warriors, you shall pay. Please tell me there's not more. No, okay. I thought there was gonna be like a second manifestation of the boss. I hate that. Ooh. Doesn't look like a laboratory to me. Ooh, now we got like a... That's like such a blatant Castlevania ripoff. Can I please have a better weapon? Oh no. All right, we can go down here. Can we go that way? No. Okay. Underground laboratory, I guess. Ooh, I like the graphics here. I don't think I've ever been this far in this game before. So if I sound like I've never seen this stuff before, it's because I haven't. Oh, you suck. Oh, I forgot what that does. Ooh, I like that already. Let's not waste those. How do I, oh, I gotta go over here and go in. Alright. Annoying. Oh, almost died. No. Yeah, thanks. Oop, extra life. Stupid dog. Could really use a health bonus right about now. Wow. Right on cue, huh? Good Lord. No! I couldn't move forward because I don't want the damn dagger. I gotta figure out how to deal with these birds. It's hard to like turn around fast. There we go. Turn around fast enough. Wasn't that? I think that's just another saber, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, this is where we died last time, so let's not do that again. Just seems like there's like some goodies or something in here. Maybe not. Well, there's got to be some way out of here, right? Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, that was the end of the stage, too. Yeah, give me that. Oops. Oh, see, it ends before... All right. I thought I was just being stupid. I gotta jump like... This better be an extra life. It's gonna be a goddamn point bonus, watch. No, I don't want that. I don't know what this thing is that special weapon is that I picked up, but I really like it, so... And I have yet to see a laboratory, may I just say. I didn't mean to use that. I'm not checking the walls, man. Yeah. God damn it. Oh boy. This just kind of seems like as good a place as any to stand, you know? I just don't want to fall down any of these pits. I wonder if I have to go kill this chick. Yeah. That was the problem. Oh wait, no. I go this way. Almost dead. Oh, come on. Oh, so I gotta go kill that painting now? Is that it? I'm dead. I think I have to go all the way up and around to get to that painting. Yes, please. Makes a lot more sense once you know what you're supposed to be doing, you know? So next time we just got to go up and over and there we go. And get rid of that painting, I think. Well, that was not a second too soon. Now freaking what? Oh, alright. So we gotta like duck walk over here probably. Thank goodness. I did not particularly enjoy that stage. Oh, well, look at that thing. Is there not any way to get in there? All right, now it looks like a laboratory at least. No. Oh, all right, those things just move you. I thought they, like, damaged you. It's kind of cool. All right, boss battle. See, I saved my whatever those special weapons are. But I don't want to die by your feet. Okay, I don't like that. All right, this guy shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just don't let these thingies touch you. Oh, God damn it. There. I didn't know he was going to start moving around. Oh no. Oh boy. I don't like the sound of a labyrinth of immense complexity. This just sounds like I'm going to get lost. Oh, I see. Like that. Well, that was worth it. Let's try going down. I mean, I have no idea where I'm going, so... Nope. Isn't this where I just was? Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Okay. So we went down. Let's go back this way. Because I didn't go... Okay, I haven't gone, like, up though, right? That's a one-way. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Oh, so this is like a loop, right? So then let's try going this way. Oh wait, no, this isn't. I gotta go up one more, I think. Yeah, okay. But I've been here already too, haven't I? Have I been down that way? think I have. But I haven't been this way, I don't think. Oh, can I go down there? But I've been here already. I'm dead. Well, we're not getting anywhere anyway, so... Yeah. All right, now I'm back at the entrance again. Oh, but can I go up there? Can I hit any of these? Oh, can I jump off the stairs? Yes. Oh, but I've been here. I can't get up there, right? Oh, yes I can. But I've been in here. I can't go through there. Been through here. There's nothing over here, right? Well, I mean, I don't want to keep this going on for too long, you know. Out of here. Now I'm back at the entrance, right? Did not mean to do that. Yeah. Okay. So that just keeps repeating. Anything over here? No. There's nothing up there. All right, you know what? This is dragging on too long, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to see if I can figure that out later. But, well, yeah, we can stop, actually. Anyway, I hope you can see. I mean, that was a pretty cool game. I mean, I don't know what I was supposed to do at the end. I'm afraid it's going to be some kind of like the last level of Super Mario Brothers kind of thing or something. So, I hope not, but who knows? Anyway, that's going to do it for week 2 of this Halloween theme Halloween theme month here on Weekend Rental. I forgot what game we've been playing next week, but I guarantee you it's something cool. So that's going to do it for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.